Hello, dear all. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. With this beautiful quote, welcome to the world of history. My dear children, you have reached in 8th standard and welcome to class 8. This is your first class, first lesson of subject history from social science. Today we are going to deal with the chapter number 1 of Traces of Modern Indian History, named of the chapter itself gives you some intimation about what we are going to learn. My dear children, before starting the chapter, let me revise some of the points from your 6th and 7th standard. You have been learning history from your 6th standard, right? So, a question arises in the mind of a child that, yeah, from where do we get this history? Yeah, it should come to your mind. Traces. The word itself gives you some intimation. Okay, it gives an something, a clue about from where we are getting the knowledge, from where we are getting the this history, what was the things in the past. So let me remind you, people might be knowing the things, the and you have also you might have come across for certain things such as monuments, inscription, literary works, travelogues, okay, um, biographies, autobiographies, coins, okay, so stamps. What are these things? These things gives you a particular uh, vision, okay, outlook to look into the history, to peep into the history. In the chapter of this 8th standard upcoming chapter named Traces of Modern Indian History, we are going to look the same thing. Okay, my dear children, before starting the chapter, let's have a discussion. History means what? History means what? For many of the children, this content, history, means what? Anything that had occurred in the past is history. Without going into a detailed definition or into a confusing situation, let us come to a simple conclusion that anything that had occurred in the past, past में जो कुछ हुआ है वो history है. History may be centuries ago. Definitely, when we talk about science, in science we say that from where did man has evolved. So this all the past things. In English you might have learned about tenses, past tense. So everything which had have a past is history. It may be a century ago, it may be centuries ago, it may be years ago, it may be months ago, it may be weeks ago, it may be days ago, or it may be an hour ago. Okay, so whatever has passed away is history. Dear children, you have been learning history since your 6th standard. In your 6th class, you have learnt about ancient Indian history, and in your 7th, you have learnt about medieval Indian history, and now in 8th standard, you are going to learn about modern Indian history. So, why this segregation? Do you think something done over here? Some segregation, a partition has been done. So, what is this partition about? Let's have a look. This partition is called as periodization. Now, what is periodization? In Indian history has been divided into three parts, namely Hindus, Muslims, and English. It was done by Scottish historians. His name was James Mill. This categorization done by James Mill was criticized by many other historians. Later, it was named as ancient, medieval, and modern. This is called periodization of Indian history. This question may come in your examinations too. Or if somebody asks you why Indian history has been periodized, why there is a segregation, why there is a partition between the history. So in 6th standard you have learnt about the dynasties: Cheras, Cholas, Pandyas, Rashtrakutas, Gurjaras, Pratiharas, you know, Mauryan dynasty. What were these dynasties? The kings ruling these dynasties belong to the Hindu sections. The sect called Hindu, they belong to the same sect, Hindu. In the same format, Muslims, which you have learnt in your 7th standard medieval history, the rulers of these dynasty, this era of Indian history, belong to the Muslim sect. And English, definitely they were Britishers, they belong to the Christian categories, or they were English, they were foreigners as per their language. He has named them simply. It was a simple segregation. not going into the detail format, it was a simple segregation. But many other historians, they criticize it, and later on these sections, these categories done by James Mill were renamed as ancient, Purana, medieval means middle wala, and modern means up till now. It is called as periodization. I hope this section is very much clear to you. The next section of the chapter is colonization. The modern historic period has been termed as colonial period by many historians. It is when a country acquires control over other country in political, social, economic, cultural aspects. Now these have been marked by me in a red format. Why? Because these four things are very much essential: political, social, economic, and cultural. It means total capture, total control over a country. Let me give you a small example. India was ruled by Britishers for nearly 200 years. This is known to everyone. So, while India was under Britishers politically, socially, economically, and culturally, okay, that's why the British, or England became the imperialist, and India became the subjugated country, became the colony. So India was the colony of Britishers for nearly 180 years, 150 years, or 200 years. Okay, that's not a big part to discuss. So political, social, economic, and cultural aspects. These four aspects are very much essential. ये चारों aspects को पकड़ के कोई country अगर किसी country पे rule करती है, तो वो कंट्री जिस कंट्री पे रूल कर रही है, जैसे इंडिया पे ब्रिटिशर्स ने रूल किया था, इंडिया बिकेम द कॉलोनी ऑफ द ब्रिटिशर्स. आई होप this point is very much clear. Now coming to our next part, sources of modern Indian history. Okay, so from where do we get the sources? What are the sources from where we get this history of Britishers, the modern Indian history, how Britishers came to India, how they started ruling? In your 5th standard, my dear children, you might have came across a lesson called From Traders to Masters. How Britishers came to India, how they started trade with Indian societies or Indian markets, and they slowly and gradually they became the masters and they started ruling the country. There are ample of sources available to reconstruct the history of modern period. This includes official records. So we get official records of the Britishers, autobiographies. Now what do you mean by autobiographies? Biographies and autobiographies, these are the two sections. Autobiography, auto means khud se, the things written by a person by himself. I have written a diary on myself, my life story and everything. That is called autobiographies. Biographies, a person writing anything on other person. Okay, जैसे चांद बरदाई. Who was Chand Bardai? He has written a biography of whom? It's a question for you. Please comment for me. Okay, Chand Bardai has written autobiography of whom? Please find it out. Newspapers. If I get a newspaper, I am explaining a detail on each of the point, and for in our upcoming lesson or ahead, I will be explaining you furthermore with some examples too. Newspapers, photographies, monuments, coins, and oral sources, etc. These are all sources which will give you some knowledge about whatever had happened in the past. Okay, let me give you a small example over here. I have written a letter to my father that in the year 2020. In that letter, I have written that, Father, I have scored 100 out of 100 marks in social science, or 80 out of 80 marks in social science. And that letter was kept in a library, and I've kept it between a book, and I've kept that book in a library. In 2050, after 30 years from now, a person took that book from the library and he came across my letter. What knowledge that person will get? Yes, the person will get that knowledge that the person who is writing the letter, that is me, has scored out of marks in social science in the year 2020. What does this display? Yes, it displays the history of 2020 dated on so and so time. Further, we are going to have a broad look over all these sources in detail. Okay, so I will be elaborating these sources in my further lessons for you all people. So stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.